Hi, I'm Andrew Peterson, a Psychology 2 student at the University of California, Riverside. This video is an assignment for my Intro to Psychology class. Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought to yourself, I'm just not a math person, or I'll never be athletic? Maybe you even said, I'm terrible at public speaking, or I'm just not creative. Believe it or not, these kinds of thoughts might be holding you back more than you realize. How we think about our own abilities, whether we believe they are fixed or can grow, has a huge impact on our motivation and success. Today, I'm going to explain the difference between two types of mindsets, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Also, share some science backed reasons why having a growth mindset matters, and practical tips on how you can develop it yourself. By the end of this video, you'll understand why changing the way you think about your abilities can actually change your brain and your success. So, what exactly is a mindset? Simply put, a mindset is a belief you hold about your abilities, like your intelligence, talents, or personality traits. Some people believe these things are set in stone. Others believe they can be developed over time and through effort and learning. For this video, we're going over a fixed mindset and the growth mindset and the difference in benefits and negatives of both. Now, what is a fixed mindset? A fixed mindset means you think your abilities are permanent. You either have it or you don't. For example, if someone with a fixed mindset fails a math test, they might think, I'm just not smart enough, I'll never get it. This belief can stop them from trying to improve because they feel it's pointless. On the other hand, a growth mindset means you believe your abilities can improve with effort, practice, and learning. The same student might say, I didn't study the right way this time, but I can learn how to study better and do it better next time. This concept of the mindset was first introduced by psychologist Carol Dweck in 2006. She believed that our abilities are shaped by how we are motivated, and it can change based on how we behave in challenging situations. So, why does this matter? Why should we care whether we have a fixed or growth mindset? It turns out mindsets affect how we handle challenges, setbacks, and learning opportunities. People with a growth mindset tend to persist longer, learn more deeply, and bounce back faster after failures. For example, one study by Yeager and Dweck in 2012 talked about students with a growth mindset and how they were most likely to improve in school after a failing test rather than just giving up. In a larger study by Yeager involved more than 12,000 students in 2019, which found that teaching students a growth mindset actually helped raise their grade point averages, especially for those struggling academically. What's even more interesting is that mindset matters regardless of background. Claro and colleagues in 2016 Chilean study from low-income families and discovered that those with a growth mindset perform better academically, no matter how poor their circumstances were. This shows that mindsets can help level the playing field, giving everyone a better chance to succeed no matter where they start. Now, the big question: how can you develop a growth mindset for yourself? One simple trick is challenging your language. Instead of saying, I can't do this, add another word. Say, I can't do this yet. That tiny word yet reminds your brain that you're still learning and that improvement is possible. Research by Mueller and Dweck in 1998 showed that when students were praised for their efforts, like saying, you worked really hard on that, they actually became more motivated and performed better than those who were just told they were smart. It's important to see mistakes not as failures, but as learning opportunities. When something feels difficult, that's when your brain is actually growing and making new connections. It's like a muscle getting stronger through every exercise. Also, try to view criticism and feedback as helpful, not hurtful. Instead of feeling discouraged when someone points out areas you can improve, use it as a guide for your growth. People with a growth mindset seek feedback and value information as it helps them get better in the long run. Growth mindset does start in the mind. A growth mindset says you can always improve through effort and learning. Science shows that choosing to believe in growth doesn't just change how you feel, it actually leads to better results in school, work, and life. Next time you catch yourself thinking, I can't, add the word yet. Keep learning, keep trying, and believe in your ability to grow. These are some of my references for the video. And thank you so much. And remember, your mind is as powerful as you make it.